Okay, I can do this. I remember how to do this. I know how to make videos. Alright then. Okay, so what do we got on the agenda? Is that Colt Eastwood? What?
Fun fact, it's cheaper to buy an Xbox Series X with 5 years of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate than to build an RTX 37 PC with free online, and you're not getting the 300 plus games without Xbox Game Pass.
I didn't sign up for that, so I think I'll be going.
Get out of here, Brett.
What are y'all doing in here?
It's called cocaine, and you don't want no part of this shit.
Cocaine? What's it do?
It turns all your bad feelings into good feelings. It's a nightmare.
I'm thinking maybe I'd like to try me some of that cocaine.
First off, I would like to start this video by saying do not go to Twitter, okay? And do not follow this Twitter account, because that is not me. Fritanga is not allowed on Twitter because Fritanga is a very bad man with very bad opinions. And you know, while you're at it, don't join the Discord, okay? Because it sucks. It's really bad. It's full of my nudes, and I don't want people seeing it, so don't go and join my Discord. Anyways, it's been a while, guys. How have you been? How's your family? How's your life? How's your addiction? Tell me all about it. Actually, no, don't tell me about it. I don't care. You know why you're here, and you know exactly why I uploaded today. Yesterday was just one of those days where I was right yet again, okay? No surprises there. People say, oh, Frit, you're so smart.
No one says that.
But I don't really think I'm smart, okay? Looking at the inevitable, which is that PC gaming will always be more advanced and more powerful than console gaming, how could I be wrong?
Listen here, PC Cook. You no understand technology like Sony understand technology. I trust Sony engineer more than I trust YouTuber with only 20,000 subscribers.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that most of you here watching this video saw the RTX 3000 series launch. And we can all take a deep breath and relax now, because we don't have to go out there and sell our stick on the street. Because in what is quite possibly the biggest surprise of the year, Nvidia didn't actually disappoint. They actually delivered. Unlike Microsoft or Sony, and especially Nintendo. Suck my dick, Nintendrones. Nvidia didn't waste your time, alright? They kept it short, neat, and informative, and basically told us what we all wanted to know, which was the following lineup of cards: the 3070, the 3080, and the 3090. The 3070, being more powerful than a 2080 Ti, comes in at $499. The RTX 3080, which is about twice as powerful as the 2080 Ti, comes in at $700. And then the enthusiast card, the 3090, capable of 8K gaming at 60 FPS with fucking ray tracing, comes in at $1,500. Did you hear that? That was the sound of my dick hitting the table. Let's also point out, nothing from Colt Eastwood so far, nothing from Crap Gamer, nothing from Foxy Games UK, all silent. Why are they all silent? Because the narrative has suddenly changed. There's more to these cards than simple performance boosts, because another feature these cards carry is RTX IO. Essentially that one thing Colt Eastwood was talking about that the Xbox Series X was going to have. No loading screens, being able to go right back into your game right away without having to boot it right back up. That bullshit that the PS5 and the Xbox Series X were supposed to have that PCs could only ever dream of. So basically people will be able to store more of their games on their SSD and improve their performance and the download speeds of their games and the loading and all that bullshit. So bye-bye to the narrative that Colt Eastwood had that PC doesn't have this bullshit.
Load times are decreased over 90%, cutting 30-second load times down to less than 3 seconds. Meaning developers no longer have to hide loading world assets behind canned animations, door openings, or elevator rides. And like dealers said, there is nothing like this, even currently on PC.
You're a phony! Hey,
This guy's a great big phony!
We got a chance to see the improved ray tracing, which looks absolutely gorgeous and is nowhere near as big of a hit to performance as we've seen with the RTX 20 cards. And on top of that, it seems Nvidia is going to further improve upon their DLSS, a feature that can make games look even better than higher resolution without having to attain a higher resolution and nearly double your fucking frame rate. These cards are nothing but a win for PC gamers and those looking to get into PC gaming, but guess what, bitch? I'm closing the gates. We don't want no more peasants here on the PC platform, alright? That was the biggest fucking mistake I made when I started this channel, was trying to convince people that PC gaming was pretty fucking good, and it wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be, but now I want people to think it's bad. Absolutely tired of the peasants coming here. When the peasants come to the PC platform, they're not bringing their best. They're fanboys, they're stupid. Some, I assume, are decent gamers, but the truth is we gotta build this great wall around PC gaming because it's just getting too fucking popular. I mean, god damn it, Microsoft and Sony, how do you fuck up? You really have a lot of people on the edge of their seats with these new consoles, which are supposed to contain tech and software techniques that aren't supposed to be found anywhere else, and yet, months before the consoles launch, PC gamers get to have all of that tech, which actually blows my mind because we have no actual price on these things, which is also baffling to me, because Nvidia came out, they told you what their tech was gonna do, they told you the price and the release date, all in the same presentation. Meanwhile, Microsoft and Sony are tickling you with their dick and never actually penetrating. Over a year and a half of teases, reveals, and then disappointing looking next-gen games on the Xbox. And then PlayStation's odd console-looking design, but good library of games. But no fucking price. It makes you question exactly what's going through Microsoft and Sony's mind right now, because there's going to be a wave of PC gamers looking at these new cards, or potential PC gamers, and thinking to themselves, wait, you mean that card can do most of what the PlayStation and the Xbox can do and get far better results? And on top of that, I get access to Game Pass and all of Microsoft's first-party titles, and I get some of Sony's first-party titles, and I can emulate the Switch, and I get access to mods and free online. Not to mention any graphical upgrades I get for next-gen games is free on the PC. While on the consoles, some next-gen graphical updates have to be paid for, the purchasing decision starts to become a lot easier. And I haven't even gotten into RDNA 2 yet, because we still have to wait for that reveal and the price range of the cards. And if Ampere is this affordable, I couldn't imagine how much more affordable RDNA 2 is going to be, and how efficient it will be for people with lower end rigs. And we can't forget about the new wave of M.2 SSDs coming out, with speeds that exceed the PlayStation 5's SSD, and the huge support for PCI Gen 4, there's honestly no better place to play right now. I mean, just think about it, guys. With the power of the RTX 3000 series, now instead of running Fallout New Vegas with only 500 mods, I'll be able to run it with 1,000 mods. Ah, the possibilities of all the titties I'll be able to put. And the ray tracing that will be bouncing off such luscious hentai titties. God damn it, Red Dead Redemption 2 will be playable. Ah, the goddamn endless possibilities. I mean, when you're able to finally make the 1080 Ti irrelevant, I think it's safe to say your card is good.
I can't wait to go forward 20 years to see what RTX started. Homes will have holodecks. We will beam ourselves through time and space, traveling at the speed of light, sending photons, not atoms.
Wait, what?
In this future, G-Force is your holodeck.
Your lightspeed starship, your time machine. In this future, we will look back and realize that it started here. Thank you for joining us today.
Jensen, boy, what the fuck are you on about? I'm the drug addict here, alright? I'm the one on the mushrooms. Fuck's sake. But of course, I can't let this video end like this soon, because it wouldn't be like me. And you guys would be very disappointed if the video was less than 10 minutes long. So would YouTube. As we all know, usually when there's a lot of good news surrounding PC gaming, peasants usually come out for blood. Why? Because they're petty, and they can't enjoy anything they have.
A main difference between PC and console gamers is that PC gamers do buy new hardware to play old games. Console gamers expect new experiences with new hardware. Many PC gamers will rush to buy 30 series card even though 0 new games come with it. They do this to play their older games better.
Did you just call me retarded?
I just diagnosed you retarded.
I'm not retarded.
Yes, you are.
Gundam, why did you tell me to come back to YouTube? My head. If console gamers don't buy new hardware to play older games, they wouldn't be buying remasters and getting excited and hyped up for ports of old games coming to the console, okay? I mean, what was one of the biggest launches on the PS4 and the Xbox One? What was it? It was GTA 5. That's right, GTA 5. What was one of the biggest launches on PS4? Oh, that's right, The Last of Us Remastered. In fact, if I'm correct, The Last of Us Remastered came bundled with a PS4. So you're full of shit already. People are buying consoles with old games. And how the fuck do you know who's buying what for what reason? I'm buying the 3080 because I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 at 1440p 100 FPS. Plus I want to install a lot of anime titty mods. But on top of that, I want to play the next generation of games at a good fidelity because I would love to put my card to the test. On top of that, none of this logic makes any sense because the market completely contradicts any of it. Why the fuck is Nvidia even making an RTX 3000 series? So gamers can play the newest games at the best performance. People saying that Nvidia made consoles obsolete, forgetting that Nvidia cards can play with bangers that are exclusive to consoles. We play games, not sex. God damn it, Juegos, how did you get out of the closet? Get your fucking ass back in there. Stupid. I can't wait to not play Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding on my 3080. I just can't wait to not play those games on my Nvidia card. It's going to be exciting to totally not have access to those first-party PlayStation games on my Nvidia card, which does not support DLSS for one of those games and does not make it run better than anything the PS5 will be able to do. RTX 3090 starts at $14.99. Play 60 FPS at 8K.
I'm good with the PS5. Casual gaming is not worth $1,500.
We joke about this quite often, but I think it's no secret that console peasants are unable to read or process what they are reading if they are capable of reading. Because that tweet was just a part of a thread giving the information about each individual GPU coming out, and as we all know, there will be very affordable cards. So I have no idea why people don't bother to read the rest of the information. They just stop at the most expensive card and then decide that it's not worth it. And these are the type of people that I want to keep away from PC gaming.
Enjoy your underpowered 3080 card that can barely do 4K 60 FPS, while the PS5 can run Cold War at 4K 120 FPS.
It's funny because I just told you a second ago that peasants don't know how to read. Because the bottom of that graph right there says that this is clearly the performance of the cards with ray tracing enabled.
Read, nigga! Read!
So not only will the 3080 be able to clearly do 4K 120 FPS, but so will the 3070. Again, reading is a problem with peasants. Why do you think the PlayStation fanboys didn't like Death Stranding? You know, aside from the fact that it came to the PC. Because there's a lot of reading to do in it. You think they like games that make you read and think? Of course not. So why would they ever want to look at a graph and actually read it?
FYI, the RTX 3090 can't play The Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima.
You ever think about how Animal Crossing has outsold both of those games combined? Oh shit.
No, but I sometimes think about how PlayStation makes way more money than Nintendo with games that sell a lot less than Animal Crossing. Weird, huh?
You're retarded.
Well, fuck. He's got a point. What am I gonna do now? Why would I ever get one of these cards? I can't play The Last of Us 2. I'm royally fucked. He's got a point. Goddamn, I'm defeated on that one. But I gotta ask him though. How exactly does PlayStation make way more money selling less copies of a game if the Nintendo game is priced the same, but has sold more copies? I know peasants have trouble with numbers, but this is Andres. I expect him to be, a little smarter. I mean, where exactly did he get those numbers? Andres, please explain how selling less copies makes PlayStation more money.
Oh, boy, that is a good point.
That's public data, bro.
Last time I checked, Sony is not PlayStation, okay? PlayStation is a branch of Sony, but that doesn't mean every single dollar Sony makes is every single dollar PlayStation makes, right? Just because Sony is number 2 doesn't mean they make more money off of their games than Nintendo. Hell, the only way they would be making more money selling less copies than Nintendo is if they were intentionally charging way more than $60. And if that's the case, then damn boy, why are you making PlayStation look bad? Holy shit. These peasants come out to try and diss something as good as the RTX 3000 series, you know? It's good news not just for us who are PC gamers right now, but for those who want to be PC gamers. It's hard to shit on the news, okay? Nvidia blew our expectations. That's not to say that these cards by default will be amazing. We still have to wait for legit benchmarks. We still have to get a hold of them. We still gotta see performance without ray tracing and DLSS. Sneaky Nvidia, what you hiding? But the overall announcement was good. I've just never seen so many console peasants coming into a tech discussion that they don't care about to insert their own opinions and jokes and smart remarks only to self-own themselves because they're incapable of reading and understanding statistics, or words for that matter. Hell, I think at this point they might not even understand alphabetical sounds. I don't know. I have to discover what language the peasants speak. It's just too stupid to understand sometimes. Anyways, lots of good things coming PC gaming's way. Sadly, one of those things will be a shit ton of console peasants. But that's Sony and Microsoft's fault, not mine, alright? I'm not encouraging them to come here. I'm dissing them. I don't want you guys here. I'm toxic, okay? Stay the fuck away from PC gaming. And on top of that, I will be seeing all of you guys in your gorgeous sexy faces, well, very soon. I think. We'll find out.
Everything I do is just too sweet.